back to another video. This one's a very random one because basically I broke the kids' dining table, left it outside overnight. It's not waterproof, so that had to get thrown out. Actually, this one here, this one, it's the lac table. Water damage, and it looks like there's been bullet holes shot. There's a spider on it. It's literally just from being outside, and now it's time to go back outside. The aim of this video is to save some coin. Try and use what I already have. Just got so much stuff in the garage, pieces of wood, furniture. So I'm gonna try and make a table and just use what we have. If you don't have these things at home, don't worry, because you can buy them super cheap. I found this piece of laminated wood. This was actually £2, but the thing I am thinking is the edges here, so these are not laminated, to use some strips of wood for edging. So actually I have these left over from another project. I'm a hoarder of wood, basically. Could be a hoarder of worse things, I guess, but although I've not tested it out, my theory. So it's not the perfect size, but I can just cut another piece there. Because I'm a hoarder of wood, I thought I could use this as the legs. Wood stain. This is in the shade Walnut Satin. I'll see you at the end of the video. So here I'm basically just measuring out each leg that was used on the original table, just for some guidance on height. This is me looking really confused because basically the wood wasn't long enough, so I'm just trying to think of a new plan. In the end, I had to reduce the height of the legs by a few centimetres. I was a bit worried because obviously it's a kids' table and I needed their legs to fit under the table. It isn't working. We have a dilemma. So to make it fit, we've had to go 37 centimetres. Hopefully it's not too short of a table. One down. Please do not ask me why I decided to saw wood in the middle of my kitchen and just make loads of mess, but sometimes I do these random things. So without me having to go back to the garage and get the sander, I'm just going to try and give it a hand myself. I indeed had to go back to the garage to get the sander because the legs were a little bit uneven. So yeah, I had to go back to the garage and get the sander and sand all 4 legs and stop being lazy. So now that all 4 legs had been sanded down, I just marked where each leg was going to be placed. So I think I marked 10 in on each side, so they were all equal. And then I decided to drill the legs into the wood. So now I'm just going in with some grab adhesive to do all the edges. And on each edge there was a few centimetres left over, so I'm just cutting a little bit of wood off just to finish those edges off there. So here I'm just going to fill all the holes with some cork and some filler. I didn't actually show this part of the process just because I'm using what I have in the garage and I didn't have any wood filler, which is what I would really recommend to use rather than cork. But yeah, I'm just going to sand down after it's dried, just to give it a really nice seamless finish. Here I'm just going in with the walnut stain. Like I said, I would definitely use wood filler just because where you apply the stain over the corked edges, it kind of leaves a white mark. It's not as opaque, so I would definitely recommend wood filler. But the walnut finish is a really beautiful colour. And finally, I'm just going in with some tile paint. This is for a project that I'm going to be using in the kitchen, so I just had this in the garage and I thought it'd be perfect for the table. If you are going out and buying these products, I wouldn't really recommend using this just because it's probably not the most durable in my opinion, but it's worked well for this project and it's just a temporary fix of a table really. I'll probably end up buying another one in the next few months when they're a bit bigger. But all in all, I'm quite happy with how this project turned out, and I literally spent £0 and 0 pence, so it's kind of a win-win for me. And I've also got to use up some products that were otherwise going to be wasted in the garage, and the kids loved it, which is the main thing. So yeah, a pretty successful project in my opinion. Thank you for watching, I'll see you soon, bye!